Hey guys, Steve Basinger here. Just wanted to give you guys a tip on how I fish jerkbaits, specifically for smallmouth, and how I choose my colors. If you guys have paid any attention to any of the videos and tips that I ever put up, I like to fish fast. Not quite KVD fast, but pretty quick. I started fishing a jerkbait this summer specifically for smallmouth. It's the first time I've ever done it not in cold water. And it's almost like you couldn't fish it fast enough. So what I've found with smallmouth and picking colors for them, because they're sight feeders, that on bright sunny days, as opposed to largemouth, and going with natural colors, I like to go with bright colors. So here I have a Skirmish Baits AIM 7 jerkbait, and this is the clown color. You see it's mostly pearl. It's got some red on top, and then you got the chartreuse tail, basically. So obviously this doesn't look like a real bait fish right now, but when it's jerking, when you're jerking it and it's going through the water, if you work it correctly, it works. It will walk for you like a spook would, really. So or any walking bait. So bright sunny days, I like to go with bright, loud colors, if you will. And then on the days where it's cloudy, something like that, or maybe I think they're just not really aggressive, I go to the other end of the spectrum, and I like to go with your more kind of translucent colors. This is Reactor shad. So I don't know how well you can tell that, but you can pretty well see through it. You can see the BBs and weight transfer system in there. It's got some purple on the back and then a little chartreuse underneath. So not too aggressive, just enough for them to kind of pick it out. Still the same action. I still work it the same way. Like with any jerkbait fishing, I do let the fish tell me what cadence they want, but I start fast. If the water's warm, I start fast all the way into the fall until it starts to cool off. Yesterday, the lake I was on, the water temperature was 48, and I couldn't buy a bite on a jerkbait. So the areas that I was in, they were just not shallow enough for a jerkbait. So then I do have two other colors here that I do like to go with from time to time. These are both in the holographic finishes. This one right here is Sexy Gunmetal Shad, and this one is just the holographic Reactor Shad. I like to use both of those, again, on sunny days, but on days where if they're swiping at my first choice, my first color choice, and they're missing it or they're not getting the hook very well, I think just this little bit of flash coming off of it, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got a little flash to it, kind of like slightly like chrome, but you put it in clear water, you can definitely see a big flash come off of it. I think this looks a lot more like fish scales than any chrome pattern that I have, and I think that maybe that's what really keys them off on it. So again, bright sunny days, I go with the bright loud colors for smallmouth, and then I go with the flashy chrome finish, if you will, after that. So that's all I got. You guys got any questions, feel free to post them up in the comments on this, and until then, see you guys on the water.